I own a female Burmese python, which is one of the largest snakes in the world, native to Southeast Asia. While as adults they're known as gentle giants, as youngsters, quite frankly, many are known as straight up assholes. So I'm going to show you exactly how I can confidently, and you as well, handle your own snake without being bit. Alright guys, so if you're dealing with a defensive snake, the biggest issue that you have to overcome is your own fear. Now, it's understandable if you've never dealt with or very rarely dealt with a defensive snake that hisses, puffs, and essentially bites. But you have to kick that to the curb as soon as possible because it's going to dictate how you physically react around the snake. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take right here in this enclosure my female Burmese python who is just 3 months old, only 170 grams or so, not very much, but still, I know from experience of having had her just for a few weeks that she's, right when I take out her hide and I remove it, she's gonna huff up, she's gonna hiss, and she's gonna be really mad. She's gonna wanna strike. So there's a few steps that I'm going to take in order to minimize as much as possible the possibility that she's going to strike me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to just remove the hide. And there she is. So at this point, she's not really huffing too much. Now, what I want to do, the first step, is we want to get that head diverted somewhere else. We don't want it focusing on us. All right, so I'm going to take this hook and I'm just going to tap her a little bit. And immediately she doesn't like it. You can see, you can hear her possibly. Not sure if you can hear that, but that's a bunch of hissing. And we just kind of want to push her out of the way. And she's gonna move somewhere. We just kind of want to get her somewhere else. And as soon as that happens, we're going to grab her with a hand. Confidently. All right. So when we do this, we can see now that she's okay. Now, if I were to take my hand, my other hand, and hold it in front of her face, it would give her something to hone in on. That's what you don't want. So right now, she's gonna come up to me, and if she starts to really kind of get her focus on one specific area, like a specific hand or something, what I like to do is kind of move around, even in a circle, just to throw her balance off. One thing I don't want to do is just keep her in one place and like look her right in the face, or take one of my hands and just put it right in front of her. You can handle her. I guarantee you though, if I did any of those things I was telling you not to do, she would 100% bite me. And I know this because I was making those mistakes with this very same snake just a week ago. And she bit me several times. Now sometimes she will come up and she may look at you in terms of just resting on your hands, and that's completely fine. But you just kind of want to keep on handling them. Like here she is, she's kind of coming up on me just a little bit, and that's okay. And like I said, just keep on handling. Don't hold her still. Notice how I'm just kind of going hand over hand. She's a lot more active than say my ball python. So I'm just trying to keep her moving as she wants. Notice she doesn't want to come and climb up on my neck. She's not comfortable yet. But at the same time, she's not freaking out, because trust me, I've seen her freak out and she could easily, start moving 1,000,000 miles per hour. But notice it's been about a minute or so and I'm having no problems. It's not making her too freaked out. And there we have it. So just do this. My plan for this girl, of course, because she's bitten me multiple times, is to do this multiple times Probably per week at least. I won't do it on feeding days or 48 hours thereafter. And maybe just once a day, once to twice a day. Hold her for a few minutes. Some say you can do it for 15 minutes. And eventually, I'm looking forward to being able to record her progression as she gets a lot bigger, which of course she will. All right, so now I'm just gonna put her back. And there you go. There we go. Very, very easy. All right, so I'm gonna get the hide back. Now she's gonna get mad. See, look at that right away. If I just touch her, and if I were to grab in there, she would definitely bite me. So what I'll do is I'll just take the hook. I'll just get her moved somewhere else so I can get the hide back into place. Go ahead, get out of here. And there we go. All right, so hopefully you found that useful. I know just a week ago, I didn't really know how to deal with a defensive snake because I've never had one. I've had ball pythons. But now just knowing that, I can handle her with a lot of confidence, and I know, especially going forward, she's gonna be a lot easier to deal with, hopefully. All right, as always, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.